I move like a memory never made into matter, a pattern that passes through patterns. Water within it, but not in the lattice that gathers and captures the scatter. Net in the depths, but I'm depth in the net, so I'm never detected or tethered. Threaded through tension, I mention a mesh, but I'm not what the mesh can measure. They swim in assumption, I function as something that's prior to function and form. Watch how the woven intentions get thrown into oceans and called it a norm. Each little knot is a thought that was taught to be caught as a self in a stream. But I'm in between what is seen and the seen, unseen in the seam of the scene. I'm fishing the field, I'm the feel of the flow, and the flow ain't containing the feeling. I'm neither the net, nor the catch of the net, but the fact that the net is revealing. They panic and planet, get tangled in angles of angle-derived understanding, while I'm just expanding a span of the span that abandons the need for a landing. Breath in the bend of the reeds where the wind doesn't end but extends into listening. Hiss of existence and distance, a whisper that twists into rhythm and discipline. Nothing to grip, so I slip through the script to the script that is scripting the swimmers. Witness and wishes get wound into wires and calling it wisdom delivered. Irony swims in the irony's image identity, trying to mirror identity. Net full of selves that were selling themselves at the center of a sensory symmetry. I'm a symmetry, symmetry's parent that buried and buried in balance. Carried by currents that don't need a name to maintain what the mind tries to manage. Observe how the more that they struggle, the subtler structure is starting to tighten. Frightened by friction of fiction, affliction, addiction to labels they lighten. I lighten the load by not loading the node with the notion it owns what it notices. Open as ocean, devotion, emotion at no designation and closes us. Swim through the willow is willing, the will of the witness to witness without it. Sound without boundary found in the fountain of form before form was about it. I'm out of the root of the root, and as roots that reduce you to roots of reaction. Back to the axis that acts without asking for actors or active attachment. No need to escape what was never a shape that could hold what is whole in the first place. The net is a lesson in tension. Attention's a thread that converts space, converted to clarity. Carry the care of the current that carries you clearly. Nearly is nearly, but here is the hearing of what isn't merely but merely. No enemy present, just patterns presented as nets for the sense to get lost in. I'm lost to the loss of the need to be caught, so the caught is just caught and it's costing. For those who are light and they're listening, this is a lift into limitlessness. For those who are tight and they're tying, it tightens a tie and they tie to their lightness.